Hi everyone, Robert Peak here. As many of you know, I'm a certified coach and trainer in the Getting Things Done or GTD methodology for personal productivity. And I'm here to tell you that I don't find productivity all that meaningful. Okay, so now what? So I need to get a new job or something. Let me explain. What I mean is that inherently, in and of itself, I don't find productivity necessarily valuable or meaningful. So why am I teaching this methodology? Well, frankly, I'm much more interested in the outcomes that personal productivity creates for people in their lives and in their work than I am in being productive for its own sake. I don't think efficiency necessarily leads to productivity. I don't think productivity necessarily leads to meaning just through the simple act of being more productive or efficient. However, I do think that getting in touch with some of these deeper outcomes can absolutely turbocharge your productivity. It can inspire you, it can give you a greater sense of purpose and meaning, and this can in turn lead your GTD practice to skyrocket, to absolutely soar in terms of your effectiveness. It's simple, it's kind of automatic once you start applying this. And so in this video, I just want to show you how you can do that. So one of my nephews is a toddler at the moment, and I don't know if you've ever been around toddlers, but one of their favorite questions is why. They're new in the world. They're trying to figure all this out. You're this kind of expert by virtue of you being older and bigger. And they just want to know, how come? And they'll keep asking, and they'll keep asking, even though you answer sort of superficially what you think it is, because they really want to understand not only how this world works, but kind of why they're here. They're not afraid of the big questions, not at all. And yet somehow as we become more socialized, we learn that it's not really polite to just go around asking people willy-nilly, what do you think the meaning of life is? Why are we all here? Why are you doing that? What are you up to? We kind of accept prima facie or at face value a lot of these things in life because frankly, it's a lot more polite and it's a lot kind of easier on everyone's brain if we're not constantly questioning everything we do. But when we slow down and we start to look at how we do our work rather than just working harder, invariably people come to this Getting Things Done methodology and they come to us for some training. And one of my jobs, weirdly enough, as a coach and trainer, is to be a little bit like that annoying toddler, to start to drill into some of the deeper questions about why they're doing what they're doing and how effective that really is for them in terms of getting them what they want in their life and in their work. So people come to the seminar and we have them kind of declare their own desired outcome for being here. They all have one. We just want them to help them make it explicit and write it down so that they can refer to it as a point of reference for how are we doing? Are we working together to get you what you want or not? And invariably they write down good things about being more efficient and less stressed out and getting more done, being more productive. And then at some point I always ask them, is there a deeper reason under all of this? Is there a why underneath this? And ideally, is there a why underneath all of this that feels a little bit, dare I say it, inspiring to you about this? Because frankly, I don't find productivity all that inspiring. Again, I hope I don't get fired for this, but I don't. In itself, it's not terribly, exciting or scintillating. It's not incredibly attractive, but there are some really attractive things that come with it. And so it's fascinating to me that people in these, high-powered jobs, very often it's not so I can get the next promotion, it's so I can get home for bedtime. People who have been incredibly career-focused often say, actually this cello in the corner has been gathering dust, and it used to be just one of my great joys to pick it up. If I could pick it up 2 or 3 times a week again, that would be an amazing outcome. That would be wild success for me for implementing a personal productivity system. And so I encourage all of you, as I encourage everyone that's on this journey of trying to be a little more efficient and effective and a little less stressed out with the absolute barrage of information that's coming at us these days, to consider taking on a project for yourself, to consider taking on an outcome for yourself that you optimize your personal productivity, right? And so that you can actually, in a sense, use GTD to help yourself build out that GTD system that's going to help you and work for you. But I also encourage you to think about why you would want to do that. Because optimized personal productivity, when that shows up on a project list, is going to produce certain outcomes. But optimized personal productivity, so I can spend more time with my family, is going to produce very different outcomes. This is not manifesting. This is not the secret. This is simple common sense. How you think about a problem or a situation goes a long way toward whether or not and how you solve or resolve or deal with that, right? How you think about a situation really matters a whole lot in terms of the outcome of that situation. So what you focus on and how produces very different outcomes. And as you're doing the getting things done methodology, you're going to be looking at these projects at least once a week, if not more. I assure you that the sort of endure begrudging trip with in-laws to a place I don't really want to go produces totally different outcomes than have a fabulous time with my family in Paris. Totally different outcomes, because every time you look at that, you're orientating your brain toward, right, what's next? How do I need to achieve this? And those who have the clearest sense of what finished look like are the most likely to cross that finish line. So why not make it the best possible finish line you can for yourself? So as you're doing GTD, again, we're here at a very meta level, doing GTD to do GTD as it were. I really want you to consider that there may be some reason far and beyond just being more efficient and effective that is going to connect you to a sense of purpose with doing all of this. Invariably, with just about everyone that I work with, when they connect with this greater sense of purpose, first of all, my job becomes a lot easier because it comes very much led by them in terms of their desire to really move forward in their life and work and thinking about it in a different and better way. But also, they go faster, they become more streamlined, and they get what they want rather than just productivity for productivity's sake. They get more time with family. They get the opportunity to indulge, as it were, a hobby that's actually quite meaningful and enriching for them. They get what they're going for because they declare it at the outset as something they really want. So it's a simple question, and it's one that I encourage you to answer, that after you write down optimize personal productivity or whatever it is, you write down so I can. So I can what? What's really under there? What's the deeper why that's going to get you motivated, get you charged up, get you excited about engaging with your systems? Answer that question, and invariably you're going to be further along in your journey. Hope this helps. If it did, I and my colleagues are producing this kind of thing, this kind of thinking all the time in little video snippets. So do be sure to subscribe. You'll get more of these. And I hope to see you soon.